morning.
Good morning.
How is everybody doing?
Waking up, probably.
Yeah, all two of you in the chat. Hey, how's it going, guys? Good morning. Yeah, I didn't want to do a Star Wars thing because 2K. I'd rather do the Plinkett Star Wars thing with the 2K. So I watched. Yeah, no, I watched Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring yesterday. So,
Bro, if you would have told me that, I would have did the same thing.
I didn't think about it.
Like, now I'm getting into the mood to rewatch this.
Yeah,
it's been a little minute since I've watched them all. So,
yeah, well, for me too.
But, I do have my... Give me 1 second. I do have a piece of memorabilia.
Ooh.
Pretty sure, everyone has one at one point. And here's the funny thing. My wedding band is, the one ring to rule them all.
Fucking dork, dude.
And then I also have...
You're a fucking dork if that is seriously your wedding band, dude.
It is. I wanted one for my wedding ring. I said, fuck it. Got bored of all the traditional shit, so I bought one. Oof. I know those feelings. Surviving bad weather.
Yeah, we had a storm yesterday.
Oh, in your neighborhood?
Yeah. Dude.
What?
That's pretty bad for like dork, like nerd dorkness. That's not gonna lie. Like that's
you don't approve.
I'm not saying I don't approve. I'm saying like that's next level. Like that's no longer nerd status. That's a full blown dork. Yeah, like you're full blown dork, dude.
Hey, I saw it, I liked it, I bought it.
That's all. That'd be like getting you know how they have the Elvish words, but you get that in a ring around your finger like that.
Oh man, I'm well, Mason. How are you?
See, look at all you had to do was come on my show, and then look at that. You made up with Mason. It was Joey. He was the cancer. He was the evil of the One Ring that was corrupting everybody.
He would have been the henchman in Return of the King that got his head chopped off by Aragorn at the gate because he got pissed off.
Oh yeah.
Did we see that in the theatrical version, or was that?
No, I believe that was just in the extended cut. Good morning, 2K.
Precious. Hi, precious. Sorry. like a fluffy Smeagol.
Yeah. Did speaking of my precious, hey Lou, you want to show 2K your precious?
Oh well, here's one of my preciouses.
Zip.
Oh. It's a wedding band.
Oh.
That's his wedding band, the One Ring.
My wedding band is the One Ring, and then I also have the One Ring.
Ooh, very nice. I actually have a One Ring. It came with the Lord of the Rings Trivial Pursuit.
Came with the what?
Lord of the Rings Trivial Pursuit.
Oh wow! You have the Lord of the Rings Trivial Pursuit.
Mm-hmm. They come with a videotape too, or a DVD. They're actually video questions.
That's cool.
I haven't played it in forever. But
when the Phantom Menace came out, they came out with Star Wars Trivial Pursuit, and it had like 10 cards that were Phantom Menace related.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nobody would want to play with me.
Yeah, I have one version of Star Wars Trivial Pursuit somewhere in his fucking apartment.
Yeah, it had a gold box, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Yeah,
I never went with any of the board games or any of that stuff.
Mhm.
Like when Phantom Menace came out, I did buy a lot of the toys, and I used the excuse for my kid.
You can't open them. I open all my toys. I don't give a fuck. I'm playing with. If I'm buying a toy, I'm playing with it. Fuck this. Leave it in the package. Bullshit.
So
Right.
but it was what it was. I digress.
Yeah, I can remember when we would go to the, it'd be, toy buying day for whatever reason, and I would always go, "Oh, don't you think that one's a lot cooler?" The thing that I thought would be cool to play with.
Right.
Right.
Oh, you don't like this toy? I guess I'll have to play with it.
Right.
Here's the sad part.
The same thing to my ex-girlfriend.
It's not even a sad part. It's a little like kids when we grew up weren't as cool. Now you got these Transformers that actually look like real fucking Transformers.
No, I'm gonna disagree. There was like when we were kids. I mean, there was, there was a whole store dedicated to toys that had aisles dedicated, like
okay. I'll give you the Toys R Us and KB Toy Store in the mall.
Right there. I mean, but there were aisles dedicated to Transformers.
You had to yell at your parents when the commercial came on. This is what I want. This one. This. Come
right,
in. This is what I want. This is what I want.
Right. Yeah.
Now,
I noticed with what was it? It was, I can't remember. It was a toy thing, and I'm like, oh, all right, this gonna be cool. I was a young dad, and I was like, all right, cool. Get to play with some toys. I get to relive my childhood, and it just was not the same. There did not have the selection of like spaceships or action figures, as it were. But yeah, like with GI Joes, dude, there was every which way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I had a fucking awesome GI Joe collection.
It was from the show I did yesterday. Gotta go look at the avatars.
You know what the story with like that character is, right?
I honestly don't.
Okay, we'll just leave it up then. I want to say it's from the movie Orgasmo.
Yeah, could be. Been a while since I've seen Orgasmo.
Right. That's Matt Parker from South Park.
Ah, so it's not Pippin. What you're saying?
No. What do you think, Lou?
Fucking Pippin's a retard.
Picking my avatar.
No, you need to change it back. Someone thought long and hard about giving you that.
No, it ain't mine. Remember, we started the show yesterday, and now this is all a part of that StreamYard that it's popping up on.
Ah,
so it's okay. I digress.
close.
Yeah. So,
hello, Chad.
You own the extended version, or did you watch it on HBO Max?
No, I got all three. I own the extended versions.
Me too. Mm-hmm.
The
Hobbit ones too.
Oh, the extended for the Hobbit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the extended for the Hobbit are great. Also, some really cool scenes that weren't in the movies.
Really?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I liked the first Hobbit, and then the second one just seemed too long. There was too much.
What, the Desolation of Smog?
Yeah, it's just and then the Battle of it just went on like what was that? There were too many notes, like in the movie Amadeus. There's too many notes. It just seemed like too much movie.
I gotta say, I love the fuck out of all of them. And that river scene in the second one, the barrel fight is.
Yeah.
I could watch that over and over and over again. And there's a scene in the Battle of the Five Armies. Remember when what the fuck's his name? Oakenshield takes the three best warriors and goes to fight at the top of the hill, the mountain, whatever it is. Well, there's a whole battle that leads up to that. They're on. Like, they don't just end up on those rams. Those rams are pulling a cart, like a sled, a battle sled. And there's a whole battle going on in the battle sled, and then the battle sled gets destroyed, and then they ride the rams up up the mountain to fight Fork Face. What the fuck his name was? I can't think of his name right. The guy with the metal hand.
Yeah.
That was a fun scene because they're riding that sled on a frozen river and all that shit.
Yeah, it's a really cool fight scene. Yeah.
I've never seen the extended version of The Hobbit. Never saw it.
You might have to add it to your arsenal.
I may have to.
So if I understand correctly, Lou has never read the Lord of the Rings books.
No.
Have you ever seen the Ralph Bakshi 1970s animated Lord of the Rings?
Hell no.
No, it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty solid.
Yeah.
They did animation over live action, like live people. So like the orcs look like fucking creepy and shit. And then they have the animated main character fighting them.
That's called.
I couldn't it just looked bad. I'm picky with cartoons.
And then the follow-ups were just straight up animation. Like then they did the Return. They skipped Two Towers and just did Return of the King. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think the same people who did Return of the King did Lord of the Rings. I think it was two different production companies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. Am I echoing at all? Or are you?
I'm not hearing.
Me. Okay, I'm hearing my own voice back up a little bit, but yeah, it's not a big deal. It's it's like a shadow of a voice. Okay.
Got it. Okay. So you've so you don't know who Tom Bombadil is, do you, Lou?
Rocky.
I know a little bit about him because of the Rings of Power.
I was gonna say, if you watch the Rings of Power, you know who he is. Yeah.
So I know of him from there, but as far as they never did touch on him in the movies.
He's in the Rings of Power.
Yeah, because it happened. Before Gandalf knows he's Gandalf, he finds Tom Bombadil. And Tom Bombadil kind of guides him through his becoming to find the staff and becoming like the wizard he's supposed to be. So, this Bombadil's been around for all eternity.
I'm sorry, I just got AIDS at how gay that sounded. I'm so sorry.
It wasn't terrible, honestly. It really. I actually enjoyed it.
Season 2 of Rings of Power was definitely an improvement on season 1.
Yeah.
I heard the opposite.
A lot of people complain because it's world building. Amazon is not allowed to really fuck with the books in any way, shape, or form.
And they can't use certain terminology.
$500 million for these rights, but you can't touch books and you can't cherry pick out of books and shit. You kind of make the stories original to yourself.
Right. They couldn't make hobbits. They couldn't say hobbits.
Yeah,
they didn't have the rights to the word hobbit. So that's Harfoots.
Yes, the Harfoots.
The Harfoots. Yeah.
Are you serious? They can't say the word hobbit?
Yeah, they didn't have the right to the word hobbit. A lot of the stuff they didn't have the rights to.
They're handcuffed.
They were handcuffed a little bit.
Make the show then.
Well,
why not make it?
Because it looks really good. Visually, it looks fantastic.
Why not make it? Why? See, this is what I hate. I hate shit, and I hate a lot of stuff. And this is one of the lot of stuffs that I hate. If you have a good enough story, why do you need to suck the tit of Lord of the Rings to get you that recognition? If you don't have, it's like building a car, but you can't have rubber. You can't.
It's weird.
Build a car.
It's weird because they can say other character names. They can say Galadriel, obviously, they use all the character names. That wasn't a problem. For some reason, the Hobbit, I guess, was copyrighted to something where
this is the weirdest scenario. Amazon has the TV rights, but then there's another person who owns the movie rights and the video game rights. All the rights are all over the place. The estate is banking money from every which corner they can possibly think of.
Yeah, but I just don't. I just do not like that. If you have a strong enough story, it should be able to stand without having to use a known trait, a known intellectual property.
Basically, the story, obviously, by the name of the show, is basically how the Rings of Power came into being, how Sauron came into possession of them. So it's kind of, and you get to see Sauron before he was like Sauron, when he was kind of still very powerful, but not that level powerful.
Really?
Yeah,
he's powerful.
He's still very powerful, but he's not. He's not.
Is he
Like,
regularly human sized?
He's disguised as a human.
He was in season 2. He's disguised as an elf.
Right. But it's the same dude. Just
Start
with
the
fucking
show.
Spock
In
ears.
season 1, he's disguised as a human. Season 2, he disguises himself as the elf to start creating the rings for the dwarves, and elves.
By the way, spoilers. You don't know it's that guy to the end of the season. But sorry, I've been watching it.
Oh well,
sorry.
It's been out for a year.
It's been more than that. A couple years now.
So this guy, you don't know he's Sauron.
You don't know he's Sauron. Yeah, it's a reveal. I mean, people were guessing. Everyone's guessing. This guy's Sauron. This guy's Sauron. So a lot of people guessed it was him.
Okay.
The only person who knew was Galadriel.
Right. Well, she wanted that Sauron dick.
She did. And he wanted to give it to her.
Galadriel's tight. That movie that you show.
He was like, I want that tight elf ear.
And you get to see really like warrior Galadriel, which is kind of cool. But she's kind of a like she's like nothing like herself. And like she's impatient. She wants to just leap into battle. So she just wants to hunt down. Because her brother gets killed early on, so she has this whole revenge thing going on.
Does Galadriel have levels of we've never seen girl bossery of this magnitude?
there are moments, but there's a lot of times where she's a blithering idiot too. So you're like, you're stupid.
Overpowered or anything.
You fell for this. No, she's a warrior, but she's a warrior. She's a leader. She's a general, I guess, for lack of a better term. Yeah.
So
and you get to see what's his face, the other guy, the guy that was in charge of the elves in the movies. The hell's his name?
From Rivendell.
Yeah, what's his
Elrond.
You just see Elrond is a giant pussy. When he was younger, he was basically like a diplomat.
A diplomat, yeah. He's a diplomat.
He's like, I'll stop being a pussy. Fight.
Like when he has to fight, he could fight.
Yes,
but
yeah.
He's all about diplomacy before getting to that level.
Mm-hmm. The dwarves are really fun. You get to see Gimli. I think is it not? You get to see like the forebearers of like the
yes.
The Oakenshield and those guys. Yeah.
And yes, the women do start to grow beards.
And some of the hobbits and dwarves are Negroes. Sorry, they do add multiracial elves, hobbits, and dwarves. They do that. I'm sorry, they do it. It's 2025. You just have to accept this bullshit. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. I've given up trying to fight it. I've given up trying to argue it. It's fine. It's just whatever. It's fine. It's fine.
Like I'm in a chat with a bunch of friends of mine that live up north, and they're like, they fucking canceled Wheel of Time.
I echo.
But they kept the Rings of Power, and I'm like, yeah, it's simple. They paid $500 billion. They're not canceling this shit no time soon. Mm-hmm. They gonna get their money's worth.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna get 2 more seasons out this bitch, and justify that money.
Yeah, I guess they definitely put some money into the show for sure.
Oh yeah, the show is visually stunning.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but so was Wheel of Time.
I still haven't seen Wheel of Time. You know what sucked? You know what actually sucked was that follow up to Willow. They did one season of Willow.
Oh, I couldn't get into it.
Oh, I couldn't. It was I watched it, but it was so bad.
That wasn't that Jedi mind tricked out of it. Like they took it off Disney Plus and everything. Like, there was no Willow.
Right. Yeah, it sucked. Like you canceled the one season. Show. And there were people who were disappointed. Like, money. Why? Why were you this is fucking terrible. So, this was girl power bullshittery to the umpteenth degree.
Oh, was it?
Fuck it. Yeah.
Never seen a glossary of this magnitude.
Yeah. Every dude's a complete and utter pussy or a moron. And all the girls are lesbian and super duper fighters.
Like I couldn't get past the first episode. I watched the first episode and I was like, yeah, no, not for me.
No. Oh no.
Ooh, don't start listening to the audiobooks of Wheel of Time just yet. Hold off for me.
I'll be back in a couple minutes. We're having a movie emergency. I'll be back in just a minute.
Yeah, I've heard of the Wheel of Time. I don't want to get into it just yet.
I heard the books are excellent.
See, so have I. I went to
forgot all. Glad I didn't miss nothing. It was bad.
Yeah, I didn't even I heard about it. I was like, oh, I have no desire to watch this, but okay. And the next thing I heard, Willow was like, it was removed from Disney Plus.
It's all about money when they did that.
Yeah, it was tax write-off. They
it's not even the tax write-off. It's more they don't want to have to pay the actors streaming residuals, so you pull it off the network.
I guess.
That's what they're doing. When they don't want to pay you, they will pull that bitch off and fuck you.
Yeah. Get rid of this.
Good to know, Pineapple. Good to know. So where do you want to take us, fearless Gandalf?
No, just I mean, I didn't know this. I didn't know about this. Knowing Tom Bombadil from the Rings of Power, I did not realize that. So it kind of that's I thought I was introducing you to a character, but that kind of blew me out of the water. I don't watch the Rings of Time because Rings of Time. I don't watch the Rings. I don't watch the Rings of Power because I thought, I'll be honest, I saw some trailers and I did see Galadriel, and I'm sorry, I don't. For as much as as a modern misogynist as a sound, I don't like girl bosses. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. You're sexist.
Yeah, I totally do not like. To a point, okay. It's not but especially if it's like a prequel, we have to backtrack. Well, no. See, look, she was really badass when she was young. Look at this. Don't make a character badass just to make her badass. With
I don't think they were going for that though, because don't we kind of? It's been a while since I've seen the movie, so just bear with me. But don't they kind of hint that she was like a badass warrior?
No,
Dorn.
No, not at all.
They do.
She's mystical. She's mystical.
She's in the Hobbit.
She's magic.
In the Hobbit, they show that
she's really in the Hobbit book. Oh, you're making me upset, Lou.
You know what? This is some bullshit. You got these Lord of the Rings guys making all of these problems, and then when they do it, they go back and they change it.
You had to channel Joey C, didn't you?
I did. I think I may just make that a character too, and not necessarily Joey C. Just pissed off guy.
You know, they didn't put mustard on my goddamn hamburger there. It just made me so mad.
Sorry, we're having an issue finding a downloadable. We thought we had a downloadable copy of the movie for later. All the problems going on right now.
Sucks.
Yeah, so we'll figure it out. But I messaged Andy to see because he said he might have a copy of it. Maybe he can just present it.
Go hide, split it.
Bro, Fugly. Bro, I mean, we're cool, but
what does
I don't need that on my channel, bud.
Why is Fugly being so mean to me?
Yeah, right.
Because I don't have any teeth. I'm a monster. What are we friends with?
No, but,
If I'm a fake tough guy, I wonder who else is a fake tough guy.
Me.
I won't say no names, but I digress.
Right.
How do you feel about subtitles? Asking for a friend.
I don't see. I watch a lot of my movies with the subtitles.
Yeah, I'm
old. My hearing is losing, so subtitles are fun.
My hearing is losing.
Yeah, my hearing is losing. That's it's just a horrible thing.
Yeah, my hearing is losing. Fantastic.
It kind of sucks, Gonna be 50 years old and fucking partially deaf. I watch all my.
Yeah, I was just gonna make that point too. I'm used to watching movies with subtitles because my ex-wife.
Yeah.
And
I watch movie captioning on.
Yeah.
Right, but because apparently the issue with the movie we're trying to download is that it's really hard to find a dubbed version. It's easy to find like the original version with the English subtitles. So
right.
Look for an MKV file, and it should have subtitles already embedded in.
Right, that's what. Yeah, but those are easier to find. It's the dubbed version that's harder to find.
God, I mean that the one movie you're gonna watch this Sunday is fucking horrendous. Conga.
Oh, I can't wait for that one. I'm so looking forward to Conga. I'm so looking forward.
That trailer was so fucking.
Oh, it's just a British ripoff of King Kong. It's amazing.
You could tell that there's a human.
Oh yeah, the dude in the gorilla suit. Yeah, it's yeah.
That movie looks absolutely amazing.
I cannot. I'm really looking forward to this one.
Fuck what you say, Lou. That movie looks amazing. Amazing. Looks incredibly hilarious.
Did you do 2K? Did you do Pacific Rim on movies with 2K yet?
No, we might do that one eventually. Not the second one might be better to goof on because it's so unfucking believably horrible. The first one's great. I love the first one. First one's a great movie. The second one
was fun.
Shit.
I thought the second one was okay.
Let's let the kids fight. Fuck you. Fuck 9 million adults that can fucking drive these things. Let's let the fucking Power Rangers do it this time. Go fuck yourself.
No way.
Hated that fucking John Boyega's.
Have you never seen the second one?
He's awful.
Oh.
Oh Jesus.
I still can't forgive John Boyega for Finn. Everyone goes, "Oh, it wasn't his fault. It was the writing." No, he sucks. And Pacific Rim 2 is proof of it. He sucks.
Oh.
My biggest nightmare is they make him Black Panther one day.
You guys ever seen Robot Jocks?
Yes. Yeah. Many moons ago.
No.
Used to be on cable all the time.
Yeah.
Late night.
Yeah, I remember not seeing that at the theater, but I remember seeing commercials for it, and that was like suit.
I own Pacific Rim 2. If someone got it for me as a present, because they knew I loved the first one, and they watched it like, oh, I own this piece of shit. Oh,
yeah, I have them both digitally.
Yeah, I have my Blu-rays and stuff and DVDs. I have a ton of these fucking things. I like physical media. I'm a big fan of physical media.
Yeah,
I used to be, but then it's just like when I tell you I had a whole wall of physical media.
Oh yeah,
my wife was like, "You got to get rid of all that shit."
You pack your bags and tow to get out.
Fuck.
Right.
No. I love her.
I know, but I love my DVDs and Blu-rays too.
I got them all digitally, so it's fine. When you get them digitally, you can just keep the collection growing.
Yeah, I worked at Family Video, and in the inside the movies, you get like the little piece of paper with the digital code. So I would type in the digital code. That's how I got most of my digital movies. But yes, I would much rather have a physical copy of a movie. That's why I'm not even interested in getting the Switch 2. Like I've stopped. I've stopped giving a fuck about Nintendo now.
They still have physical media.
Yeah, but they're like I'm done. Like $80. Lick my balls. Lick my fucking hairy balls. I'm not paying $80 to $100 for a video game. I'm sorry.
Fuck that.
That's the best thing.
I'm here.
That's the standard now.
Yeah. It's not how much video games cost.
That's why I don't buy video games anymore. Like exactly that reason. Like the last video game I bought was on the Switch. It was Mortal Kombat. Because I had it and then I moved and then I lost the cartridge. But it was $8 for a cartridge that I paid $59 for. So, but yeah, I when it came to $59, I was like, okay, this is the last generation of video games I'm buying. This is it. And the only game I have left is
exactly Luigi.
I got the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I still haven't gotten the other one. Well, I simply don't want to watch.
I mean, here's an interesting story. Scrolling through Twitter yesterday.
Yes.
GameStop truck hit. Over 2,800 Nintendo Switch 2 stolen out of the back of a truck.
Stop.
Total value $1.4 million.
Stop. Two Marios just stole my truck.
My boy, I was talking with my buddies. We were on the PS5 last night. He's like, "Serve GameStop right. Fucking rip you off on trade-ins. We'll give you $5 and turn around and sell that bitch for $50."
Damn. I have no desire to do anything with the Switch 2. I'm done. Thank you, Nintendo. It was a nice run. Nice run. You got when the NES come out. Not 30, 40 years ago, maybe. It was like 10 or 11. Maybe even younger, but yeah, we'll say 40 years. It was a good 40-year run. Thanks, Nintendo.
Bye.
Right.
My son, his grandmother gave him a Nintendo DS. So he ain't been getting online. He's just been playing the Nintendo DS Mario World for the past like a week.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever Mario game is on there, he's been playing.
Well, we were doing This All Sucks last night. Crane doesn't have YouTube Premium, so we were playing videos. A commercial pop up. So this commercial came up for this Oculus kind of thing, and there was a multi-directional treadmill this guy was on running on. And I'm like, holy fuck, we're in Ready Player One. We're in Ready Player One. Holy fuck. Like, oh, this looks amazing, whatever this is.
I'm out. Like
holy shit.
Wow.
If that exists, ever see that Beat Saber game? Where they use the lightsabers and it goes through. Yeah. If that existed 20 years ago, I'd be 180 pounds. Because I would just be fucking exercising. I would just be playing that all the fucking time, exercising my pretty little butt off.
That Dance Revolution. I couldn't stand that fucking game.
Yeah, I mean, the holodeck is coming. Let's be real. Like, if they've got that little directional, because that's all you would need, and a holodeck is something, 5x5 that had, multi-directional treadmill going around.
Mm-hmm.
You would that.
I saw something similar to that on fucking Shark Tank one episode.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. They were trying to bring it to market. I don't know if they did. To bring something of that magnitude, you got to try to get it consumer friendly in pricing. And that's what's tough nowadays.
That is very fugly. Definitely donated $2.17 to getting Granny YouTube Premium. That's getting closer, bit by bit.
Perfect. It's fantastic.
So, Lou, another thing about the books that are different than the movies, there are a lot, and I mean a lot of songs in the books. Like, you read these songs and you mentally put music to it, and the whole time you're reading these songs, thinking they're going to have some type of importance to the book. Abso-fucking-lutely not. You can skip every motherfucking song in those fucking books. Just skip it, ignore it completely. They're completely useless, pointless. They serve no fucking purpose at all. Just like Tom Bombadil. That's it. Cocksucker. He is the worst part of the first book. He's dancing and singing the whole fucking time. He's like a fucking forest hippie. Just annoying as fuck.
Oh, Jesus.
They could have skipped that whole fucking scene. I would have been totally fine with it in the book. But yeah, the songs mean absolutely nothing. Totally nothing.
They mean horse shit.
And because the books are fantastic. I've actually read those books twice.
Yeah, and
So
he's not wrong about the songs.
Mm-mm.
But what's the difference between Tom Bombadil, what we saw in Rings of Power, to the book?
Okay, in the book, he's a dancing Nancy, and in the show, he's this big burly dude who's just like in touch with everything. Because he's one with the world. He's kind of like Mother Nature if he was a dude. And then but in the book, he's a complete mo. Oh, look at Tom Bombadil. Shut up! Shut up, Tom Bombadil, I hate you.
Hold on.
He does save the hobbits from a tree that's trying to eat them. So that's something.
Yeah.
Joey the Yenta, if true, let her know Ski Mask passed away.
Well,
all right.
We knew about that last night. We were trying to keep it under the hat.
Oh, thank you, Joey.
Until it was officially announced by someone who knows him.
Yep.
Okay, Joey.
Way to go,
Yeah,
Joey. Thank you.
What's going on? It was being mentioned in the chat with
was it?
Luke and Jim is like, look, this man has been playing this hoax for almost 2 years now. I need concrete information to say that he's dead. Right. Yeah.
I know last night Granny's like, I'd love to break this story, but I don't feel like this. Don't feel right doing it. So we didn't talk about it last night.
If Jim Stansel comes out and says Ski Mask is dead, then you might want to start believing it because they're real close.
Very.
I believe Kahuna is working right now, and not that I don't want to include Kahuna, in this, but I have a feeling Kahuna will not
understand a fucking thing we're talking about.
Yeah. So,
and if Chad is making money off of his death, that's Chad's scumbag ways.
Oh God, really? Ugh. God.
Yeah, Joey, you'll figure out a way to make money off his death too. Oh, he was my best friend.
You're good. You're good, Joey. You're good. No worries.
You're good, Joey. Don't worry about it.
Joey, do you know anything about Lord of the Rings by any chance? I'm not guessing no, but
right. You want the link, Joey?
Vincent knows about Lord of the Rings. Vincent knows everything.
Chad making money off it is if that is the case.
Horrible.
I'm not going to sit and pretend that me and Ski Mask were buddies or I even like the guy, but make money off the dude when he's dead is just shitty if that's what he's doing.
Yeah,
fuck me since Ski Mask died, and it's also my birthday. It's terrible. Horrendous. I get it. Anyway, so the thing about the movies I've always admired is that so much of the dialogue is straight out of the books. I remember watching the movies and going, "Oh yeah, that's what he said. That's the thing he said right there. Right, that's exactly what he said."
So there's nothing left out of the books that's not in the movies. I'm pretty sure they might have left something.
The Ent wives was a big part of the books toward the end. Remember the Ents, the tree guys? Apparently there are Ent wives, and their whole motivation for existing is to find where the Ent wives went. And that's why they're wandering a bit. They're female talking tree people. God, anyone who hasn't seen these movies thinks I'm just out of my fucking mind right now. But so the Ent wives are a big part of the books, like talking about it, and I think it's part of their motivation for helping Merry and Pippin, if I remember correctly. So, but that was a part of it that's missing. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else that's
and Aragorn's motivation in the book is a lot different. Like he knows the king, and they give him Unduril in
from the shards of Narsil.
Yeah, they reform it in the first book in Fellowship. Out of throughout. That's
And Lou, here's another huge difference between the movies and the book is the ending. Because Saruman does not die at the Tower of Orthanc. They just leave him trapped there. The Ents have him trapped. He goes. When the hobbits get back to Hobbiton, when they get back to the Shire, there's a crime lord named Sharky.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ! The hobbits got a crime lord.
There's a crime lord named Sharky, and everyone's terrified of the guy. Like and that was all these hobbits now are like a foot taller than they were when they left. because of like whatever I forgot whatever magic had affected them. The lembas bread or whatever the fuck it was.
It was something to do with the Ents.
The Ents. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
right, so they said, right, so
they stayed bigger.
Right, so for hobbits, they're like fucking like big buff, big dudes now. So turns out Sharky is actually fucking Saruman.
Yeah,
and Wormtongue is Wormtongue still with him at that point? I think he is, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, and then they basically, I forgot how they take out the both of them, and they think Wormtongue kills Saruman.
Yeah,
Wormtongue turns on Saruman and kills Saruman. And then they just outcast Wormtongue because he's practically Smeagol-like at that point. He's just grimy little sniveling shit. And then for the next 475 pages, everyone says goodbye to each other.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the end of that book takes forever. You're looking like the fight's over. They got rid of Sharky. Why are there still 200 pages left in this book?
Right.
Like, holy shit. Everyone's crying. Everyone's saying goodbye. Yeah.
They go into like the their lineage and what Like, oh God.
Right. Sam's kids marry Pippin's kids or Merry's kids. One of those two.
Right.
God damn. So you talk about that deep because Return of the King gave us 4 different fucking endings.
Mm-hmm. And then like Frodo leaves to the Undying Lands at the end of and then Sam, being the last ring bearer, goes to the Undying Lands as well when he gets older. He eventually leaves the Shire and goes to the Undying Lands as well.
Oh, because he got to carry the ring for fucking 10 minutes?
I mean, he was the only one not fucking affected by it. He was like, yeah, fuck this. I'll stab some spiders and carry this fucking thing around. I don't give a fuck. He's so pure of heart.
Yeah, exactly. No, Sam was Samwise was I think I read somewhere where the story's actually about him, where he's the main hero of the story.
He's a hero. Yeah, I've heard that too.
Well, they kind of try to allude that when Frodo is writing the book, and all that.
Right, he finishes it up for Bilbo.
Right.
They went back again.
Right.
Yeah. So that's a huge difference between the book and the movie. I think even Peter Jackson said, "No, we're not adding another 14 hours to this book, to this movie, just to do this ending."
They did that with the fucking Hobbit, though. They decided to add this. It was supposed to be 2 movies, and they make it 3. Give me a second. I will be right back.
Yeah. But it was just more about the ending being very long. The book. At least you think, we're going to wrap this up. He's going to go to the Undying Land. Everyone's going to cry, give each other a hug. We'll call it a day. The elves said, "Fuck you. You guys are on your own." Nope, yes, Joey. Well, I've seen. Oh, I've on top chat. That's why.
Cake and why you will go nowhere. I was passing it along, being serious. You get got to there. What a fucking loser! I was passing along, being serious. You get got to there. What a fucking loser! No,
you don't get got.
I know. I was just saying you're a Yenta. Of course you were passing information. You wanted to be like Jake Hudson when Bobby P died. Bobby P died, my friend. Oh, my friend Bobby P.
Hi, Jim Grindle. Jim Grindle, you don't know. Read the Similarian. It's 9,000 pages. There might be warp speed in the Similarian. You never know.
Thank you for pointing that out. I appreciate it, buddy.
Slow walking speed. That's the Lord of the Rings version.
We're not fake. But yes, thank you for pointing.
A friend of mine pointed out when we went to go see the Fellowship of the Ring how often heroic music is played while running away.
Right.
Run! Yeah, it's hey. But yeah, it is pretty funny. How many times does Gandalf just yell "Run"?
Right. You know,
Hmm.
I heard you talking to Lou about the songs in the
Mhm.
books, like, and you can't, like, if you have it in an audio book, like, you know,
Oh, the guy actually sing them.
you can't just turn.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, not even in, like, there's this series of books called Redwall by Brian Jacques. It's it's basically anthropomorphic animals, and you know, they have a red, you know, but there's no humans. There's Redwall Abbey. It's like medieval times, but they're, you know, they're mice and rats, and of course the rats are the bad guys, the weasels are the bad guys, the, you know, otters and badgers are good guys. And there's songs in there too that really have nothing to do with the story, and then the narrator will sing them. Like, oh, just stop, please. Just skip this. It's like when you're watching Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and you skip the song that his mom sings.
Have you guys been able to watch the TV series? I tried. We were talking about it a little earlier, Jim Griddle. Blue and I both enjoyed it. Cupcake is not even into the concept of watching it. So, but I did like it. I did like the way it looked. You have to get through the wokeness of it. It's super woke. Okay, so they did there, but because they make other ethnicities of characters that only had one ethnicity. So I understand, but once you get past the woke aspect of it, it's actually a pretty interesting story.
I mean, that is, like, why? Why do they have to do that? Oh, and now did you see the Black Panther as a white son? Do you see how everyone's shitting all over themselves now? Like, oh my God, he can't be white.
Well, no, it's not. I don't think it's a white. It's just another reality. White Black Panther. They're doing this multiverse thing for when they do Secret Wars and bring people into one universe. So I think it's just another alternate universe because Fantastic Four is not taking place in the mainstream Marvel universe. It's taking place
comic books.
Oh, in the comics? Oh, because I saw that Ryan Gosling is playing the new Black Panther.
I think that's a meme.
Is it? I see it everywhere. I see it every fucking way. Even like legitimate comic book sites. Okay. That sucks. That would be fucking hilarious.
In the Black Panther comic book, the new Black Panther is a white guy. T'Challa had a kid with a white woman. And
the whitest woman ever.
He's got blonde hair and blue eyes, and he's the Black Panther. And people are shitting all over themselves about it.
Listen, if you can have black in America, you can have a white Black Panther. Right. Sam Bigley says, "Well, white kids are a lot more annoying. To be fair, I mean, until they're lighting your store on fire, then you might lean back the other way." I'm going to stop before I get in trouble. We're talking about the Hobbit, not social issues. Let me Lord of the Rings. So Andy's got a solution for our movie problem. I'm looking at the net. So Andy's gonna rent it from Amazon, and he's gonna present it on Jib's channel. Yay! Problem solved. We couldn't find a downloadable version, so we didn't have to pay for a website to download it. Yeah. If people have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, Cupcake and I are doing a movie watch along at 11 o'clock on the Jib Uncensored on Rumble, and we're gonna have a trucker Andy, Dylan from somewhere, and New Girl will all be with us. So, yay! Fantastic.
Lou gets back.
It's a good question, Rev. Rev wants to know: Does white Black Panther celebrate Juneteenth?
We'll find out.
I do, because it's a day off. Yay, woohoo! As long as people ask me, 2K, how do you determine what a holiday is? If I have a day off, it's a holiday. If I don't, it's bullshit. That's my one determining factor. Federal holiday, done. I'm in. Can't have enough of those.
Trying to find a news article, but there we go.
Right what does white Black Panther look like to Submariner?
Yeah. So
by the way, no matter of fact, don't even get me started about how they ruined the Submariner. That fucking second Black Panther movie.
Oh my God.
Started. I will start ranting like a motherfucker.
yeah, his name was Namor. Like it's like it's some Hispanic name.
Right.
I hated that. Like I didn't even
Translates into dad bod superhero.
right.
Namor's such a cool anti-hero in the comics, and he turned into dog shit.
Yeah.
Did Black Panther do some down low stuff with Namor? In this version of the MCU, were not at all.
Right. Yeah. I wouldn't doubt. Yeah.
Doubt it.
Yeah. I'm quite done with the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I gotta say, Thunderbolts was good. No, didn't shovel any woke shit down your throat with it. I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Okay.
I am looking forward to Fantastic Four because Fantastic Four is always my favorite. Well, yeah, probably my favorite comic, and it's a great comic book. It's been great for decades, and they fucked it up 3 times already now. They can't get it right. 3 fucking times they fucked it up. Just get it right this time, please.
Yeah, they got Galacticus right, but
Galactus, yeah.
Galactus. I'm sorry, Galactus.
No worries. Nerd correction. Don't worry.
I'm thinking of the Tick. They did a spin-off of Galactus, and yeah, and that's Galactic. Like he had an extra 3 syllables. So sorry, Galactus. They got him right, but apparently Sue Storm is the leader of the Fantastic Four.
Well, it was established a long time ago. Well, she's never been. She's always they turned her from the early Marvel. Every female character was just there to get into trouble so the guys can rescue her. Jean Grey with the X-Men, Sue Storm with the Fantastic Four. That's the only reason they existed. But if you look at the powers of those 2 characters, they're the most powerful people on either team. Yeah, and Sue is Sue is, I mean, this is going back 20 years now. This is not like something they just started doing. There's a scene where the Hulk is talking shit to Sue, and she just puts a force field around his head and goes, "Just try breathing, asshole." That's it. And he can't get the force field in his face, and she shuts him up just by doing that. So she is an extremely powerful guy. Now, whether she's not the leader, Reed is the leader because he's both a genius and a tactically brilliant. So. But I think they're trying to make them partners because they're married. They're partners. So I get it. I get what year it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just want to see some cool Fantastic Four stuff. And I'm assuming here's my assumption. I assume they lose. That Galactus destroys their Earth, and then they get sucked into the mainstream Marvel universe, or whatever Secret Wars is going to be.
I saw that as well.
Mm-mm.
That Galactus is going to win. And they warp to
right.
The new
because in the comics when he comes to Earth, Norrin Radd turns on Galactus. He sees how wonderful Earth is and how great the people are, and how much love there is in the world. And obviously, he didn't run into a BLM rally. Fuck, kill him! Get him out, Galactus! Get him! But yeah, so he turns on Galactus, and the Galactus punishes him by he's never allowed to leave Earth. He can't leave Earth, so he's stuck on Earth. And eventually that gets turned over. But in the comics, that's how Galactus punishes him.
Right.
Rock Talk Live is asking he's sending you something.
Okay.
Jib, Andy is downloading a copy of it off of he's going to rent it on Amazon and present it from his thing. So we should be good with the movie, I think. Yes, I don't think you have to try to download it because I think Andy's just going to rent it on Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah, on YouTube or Rumble.
It's going to be on Rumble.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, we can't watch the copyrighted stuff on YouTube.
You can if you want to get your channel shut down for the day.
Well, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, at the very least. Let's see. My Italian grandma called mulattoes a sin, but it was a different time, Jim. That's not me. I just call it girls who hate their fathers. Oh, what a lovely baby you have.
What a lovely baby you have. All right.
Yeah, no worries, Jim.
I read that the wrong way.
Yeah. It's a hell of a commute.
Right. I mean, good on you. If that's the case.
I called dibs.
Yeah, I can't download this because of some fucking. It wants me to pay some monthly fee, and that ain't gonna happen.
Right, that's what it is. Yeah, dude, that was the problem. It's like the site that had it dubbed as opposed to captioned.
No,
Then,
too. Okay, let me.
Yeah.
See if I can find that.
Well, I think Andy's got it, but we'll give you if you can find it, great.
That's a weird movie.
Yeah, Andy, the last one that we did called Getaven, which was
from what is it from? The Netherlands.
To be your nut.
Yes, Getaven was fucking amazingly. It was so good. It was so good.
It's Norwegian.
Part of that so
yeah,
bad. It is such a horror. Like, oh my god, dude, this is slide.
This is gonna be my excuse today. This to do with my ridiculous Norwegian accent. This fucking movie. I just thought about that. Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
We watched
it. You want it to be in English.
Yeah, English dubbed. And so the version that was English dubbed that they could find, I said it wasn't downloading, and then they wanted you to pay for it. And I'm like, I don't even know what the site is.
I can get English subs. At least it says it has English subs.
Right, it's English subtitles. Where you want English dubbed. You want we don't want people to have to read the movie.
Yeah, that's the problem. This where I can find it, it doesn't have an English version. It's just a Norwegian.
When we heard about there's a Norwegian movie about space somethings, somethings from outer space. So when we talked about it, I was like, we're going to talk about the Gianugras from the outer space, so I can get away with saying it.
You know.
So you seen what they're doing with Ironheart?
I see that they turned her into a ghetto chick, which Ironheart is not. Ironheart is a smart, good girl. She's not some ghetto chick selling test scores and shit. Fucking ridiculous.
I'm not going to say she's a ghetto chick, but Disney's going to release them literally in 2 weeks. It'll be done in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
June 24th, you're getting 3, and July 1st, you're getting the final 3, and you're done.
If Ms. Marvel is any indication, I'm probably going to be passing.
The Ms. Marvel show, you didn't like it?
Oh, I hated it. It was an 8-episode documentary about Pakistanis.
I thought the show was good.
Oh, it was 30 seconds of actual superhero stuff, and then let's do a 3-hour flashback about how Pakistanis and Indians fought British. I don't fucking care. Fight a bad guy. Where's Claw?
It was only in one episode.
Oh, dude, that whole series, nothing happens. That whole fucking series.
What series is this?
Ms. Marvel, and she's such a likable character in the comics. I really love Kamala Khan in the comics. And honestly, the girl that plays her is actually likable. I will say that. But nothing. The whole show is about her culture and nothing about superheroes. I don't give a fuck about your culture. I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound like uninterested in other people's stuff, but I'm uninterested in other people's stuff. I don't care. I want to watch superhero shit in a superhero show. We are totally off subject now. We're all totally off subject. I'm sorry. I get very upset about these shows. I really do.
No, it's fine. We're all good.
Did you like the fact that they turned her into a mutant?
Yes. Well, because they couldn't make her a what the hell are they called? No, fuck. God damn, not Eternals. Something else. Inhumans. They couldn't make it. They don't have the Inhumans rights. I don't think yet.
Yes, they do.
Well, they probably do. They do. But they didn't want to introduce an entire other species of people to deal with it. So they made her a mutant.
What it is they didn't want to introduce the Inhumans after that god awful show they gave us.
Oh yeah, no, it was terrible.
Yeah, wasn't
the Inhumans one Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. also though? Like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. had Inhumans on it.
Yeah, that's why.
But that's not canon.
Yeah. Disney, I'm sorry, just fucks up everything. MCU,
when they turned Power Man black, I was like, what? Why? Why are we doing that? There's no reason to do it. There's plenty of white actors out there. Just let him be what he looks like. Power Man is an Avenger. His mind. Basically, they use his mind as a template for Vision. So him and Vision are kind of like brothers. But he's super strong. He's like ionic. That's his power. He has ionic energy. But he's he's a super duper. He was a villain at first, but he's a Hollywood actor. So he's a bit of an egomaniac.
You talk about Wonder Man?
Yeah, Wonder Man.
Well, you said Power Man.
Did I say Power Man? Fuck, yeah. Wonder Man, motherfucker. Yeah, Power Man is actually Luke Cage. Luke Cage is Power Man.
Yeah,
that's a different
Wonder
guy.
Man,
yeah, Wonder Man.
That's coming towards the end of the year.
Yeah, Simon Williams is the character's name.
With,
he was part of the West Coast Avengers. He was a pretty major character.
Fuck, what's the actor's name? Yaya something.
Yeah.
I just think of the Yaya Sisterhood. His name is Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Right.
I mean, they casted some chick to play in the Vision Quest show. Judith or Edith, some shit like that.
Vision Quest. I'm not familiar with that one.
Vision show.
No, okay. They're doing another Vision one. Okay.
Yeah, they're giving us the Vision show.
Isn't the guy who played Simon Williams in playing Wonder Man? Is he the same guy who played the Black Manta in
yes, him.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you guys looking for Superman?
Yeah, I am actually. I like the fact that they put crypto in it, and the fact that what's his face is doing it. The guy who did James Gunn is doing it. Actually gives me some hope because I love Guardians of the Galaxy. The first one might be my favorite comic book movie ever. So
I liked his take on the Guardians. I didn't know who the fuck they were, but you know, there's just something about this Superman movie that I just don't give a flying fuck about. It's the dog. I don't care for the fucking dog.
See, I love the fact that we've never used crypto. When crypto is he's a part of it. He's been a part of it forever. And the fact that they finally work crypto in, I think it's kind of cool. And I like the characters that they're using. I like the fact that they're using the Guy Gardner, Green Lantern. Guy Gardner's an asshole.
No.
I like it.
I'm sorry. I understand you want to put your boy in a movie role and all this and that. He looks fucking horrendous in that costume.
I mean, he's got the haircut down. I'll say that.
That fucking costume looks like
goofy as
oh my god!
Yeah, I'm really curious to see what it's like. Just a lot of DC stuff has been garbage up until this point, and in fact, when they said James Gunn was taking over, I was kind of cool. Like that, the Shazam movies are crap.
I enjoyed the first one. The second one wasn't too bad.
No, guys, it's just how many times I go, hey guys, I'm a kid acting as a superhero. We get it.
I thought Black Adam was okay. It wasn't a bad movie.
Right, it was okay. Yeah.
I didn't go into it expecting, this Academy Award winner fucking The Rock was going to give us, but no. I knew he would pull off the fucking... You can tell he didn't need no padding in his suit. No.
The second Wonder Woman movie was complete and utter crap.
Oh, that was horrible.
Wonder Woman 1984. Wonder Woman raped someone. Raped someone for an entire movie. As her ex-boyfriend takes over some guy's body and has unknown sex with Wonder Woman. What?
I don't disagree with that, Tim.
Who the fuck came up with this?
The best DC.
I've never seen the second.
You're not missing it. It's a crap fucking movie. Cheetah is a horrible villain. The guy from The Mandalorian that's playing Reed Richards is an awful villain. You don't give a fuck. You're not menaced or terrified or scared of either one of them. They're like, they both suck.
Skull, Bo. Skull. Dude, it was so bad because that movie released for Christmas.
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah. They released that movie on with the dual release. They put it on HBO Max during the Christmas time.
Right.
We watched it as a family. And we all looked to each other and said, well, that's 2.5 hours we can't get back. We all agreed this movie was horseshit.
Pedro Pascal plays this guy that can give you your fondest wish, but like always, it costs a toll. So her fondest wish is to have Steve what the fuck, not Steve Rogers, Steve whatever, the Steve from the first movie back, and he comes back because by taking over some other dude's body, whom she proceeds to fuck. It's like what?
Yeah.
This seems non-consensual to me. This seems problematic.
She sees Chris Pine's character.
Chris Pine, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's who we actually see, but in
Right,
reality,
right.
it's a totally different person.
Other person.
Well, it's like Quantum Leap.
Kind of, yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Not Bacula, but the whole rest of the world sees the
Sees someone else.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking at some point the guy wakes up and says, I fucked
Norman
who?
Maxwell, I think is Pedro Pascal's character's name. Norman Maxwell.
Something like that, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. I watched it once and only once. It's so bad.
Yes. That's exactly. We saw it, and I never put it on again.
Mm-hmm. I really like the Henry Cavill Superman stuff. I enjoyed that. I thought that was great.
Wow. If you watch Wonder Woman Part 1, you'll definitely hate 84.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what the fuck Patty Jenkins did. Like, Part 1 was great. Part 2, what the fuck were you thinking?
One is great because it takes place during World War I. So it's kind of which is kind of funny. World War I, Wonder Woman 1, WW1. Oh, look, symmetry. But it's kind of cool. But it looks great. It looks like they're in the middle of World War I. So it's kind of it's very well done. The first one.
And then in order for her to regain her powers, she has to pretty much write off Chris Pine's character.
She has to give up her wish
because she's dying.
Mm-hmm.
She has to none of
she's losing her powers. Right, she's trading her powers to have her. So basically, it's a ripoff of Superman 2.
Right.
It's like you're trading your powers because you love this person. Oh, you're an asshole. Then the fuck's wrong with you? Just don't fuck her as hard. Jesus Christ, man, figure it out.
Bro, fucking, and then she's doing this jump, and then she eventually gets in the air, and she's gliding, and she's just having this montage. When you're in the air, just float with.
Oh God! Oh God! It's so terrible.
That movie was god awful.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys talked about this, but I have really. Oh, son of a bitch!
Bitch of a son. Your soda overflowing?
Yeah, I guess it froze in the refrigerator. I got to turn it down.
And here comes my Walmart.
Great. Yeah, I don't know about this new Superman movie.
Yeah,
I am curious enough that let's put it this way: if someone says, "Hey, you want to go see Superman tomorrow?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm not doing anything. Let's go see Superman." Like I wanted to go see the most recent Mission Impossible because I love those movies, and just never got motivated to go to get off my lazy ass to go do it. Maybe I'm off tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll celebrate Juneteenth by watching Tom Cruise in a movie with one black person in it.
The same thing here. Like I enjoyed Dead Reckoning. I want to go see the final Reckoning, but I'm really not in the mood to go spend almost 4 hours in the movie theater to watch one movie. I
actually
heard
like doing
like
an
3.5 hours.
Oh, is it?
And
See, I like doing
you're looking at trailers. That's an extra half hour just for trailers.
Oh, for sure. 3.5 hours, really? I got to look that up. The Mission Impossible.
Get out of here! There's no way that movie's 3.5 hours.
Are there hobbits in it? See, we're bringing it back around. We're bringing it back around to the original.
Right.
See, I actually don't mind going to like an 11 a.m. matinee
when
there's like two other people in the theater and I get to spread out and get some food and just put my feet up and relax. I actually don't mind doing that. It's kind of fun.
My bad. It's 2 hours and 50 minutes.
It's still pretty long.
Oh,
but it's still 3 hours and 50 minutes when you count the fucking trailers.
Yeah, with the trailers, you'll be there for 3.5 hours at least. Yeah,
I'm out.
I'll wait for the home video.
Who's off tomorrow? Who wants to go with me to the movies tomorrow?
Right. I mean, I've seen the trailer for that movie a bunch of times, and in the whole 2.5 minutes, Tom Cruise is running for 2 minutes of it. He's
always running in these fucking movies.
Like, all right, you get it, Tom Cruise.
I do enjoy Tom Cruise movies. As batshit crazy as he is in real life, I love me a good Tom Cruise movie. He just makes good movies. Yeah, even the ones that like are lesser known, I enjoy them. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I'm trying to think. There's one where he did with Nicole Kidman.
Eyes Wide Shut.
No, the other one. They're coming from Ireland.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I can't think of it, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Yeah. I'm thinking more along the action version. Yeah, the drama stuff. The romantic stuff. I'll live it out.
Nicole Kidman.
And I hated him in
It's not American made.
You didn't like the stereotypical Jew that he played in that movie?
Yeah, like I did not find that funny at all. Like, okay. And he wanted big fingers and big hands for some reason. And then they, like, in all the behind the scenes footage of Tropic Thunder's like, yeah, no, Tom Cruise, they wanted big hands. And for some reason, like, yes, I wanted the character to have big hands.
Remember the urban legend that Tom Cruise fucked dead fish? That was his fetish. He would buy dead fish and fuck them.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Where did the shit come from? It might come from him fucking a fish. I mean, I'm not saying he isn't, but still.
Right.
The Smeagol eats it. Again, bringing it back around.
Did you guys ever watch Collateral Damage? Or Collateral, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
To me, that was like one of his best movies.
Collateral Damage, I think, was a Schwarzenegger movie.
No, Collateral with Tom Cruise.
No, I don't know, but the Collateral, too, but there was a movie called Collateral Damage, I think was a Schwarzenegger movie.
It might have been.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to find that one with Tom Cruise and fucking Nicole Kidman. Oh, Far and Away?
Far and Away. That's the one.
1992.
I love that movie. Like, that's a great movie.
Looks like a love story.
Yeah, Deadful. We heard Joey broke it on here. I actually heard last night, but we didn't want to talk about it last night. But Joey was here earlier with the bullhorn declaring that Ski Mask unfortunately had passed away. Young man. I'm assuming the guy was like, what's the guy, maybe late 30s, something like that?
Yeah.
I had to guess. Sad. Very young.
Yeah, I'm not. I didn't know the guy.
I mean, okay. All I know is
he as a human, but as
a person,
entity of Ski Mask that was on the internet, he was a piece of shit.
Right. Yeah, the guy didn't particularly like me, so it's not ruining my day by any stretch of imagination. But it is sad that someone just that
didn't like himself. What the fuck?
No. Well, I'm assuming. I mean, I don't want to make assumptions, but someone told me that it might have been drinking related. I don't know. I have no idea. But when you die that young, you start wondering like you don't usually think natural causes in that situation.
Well, he was
like a bunch of people. Yeah. Well, like a bunch of people in Lord of the Rings die of unnatural causes. Bringing it back around again. They get stabbed by swords and axes and stuff.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, all right, I got it. What are the odds that that Joey C does a show and he was
he did one this morning.
I will remember you. The show
yeah, he did one this morning.
Oh my.
There's a page I follow that posts anti-Cumia clips called Ski Mask Collective. I don't think it's the same dude. I always wonder if it's the same. It can't be. You can't be this guy posting Cumia clips.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
I think I know. I think I follow that same page.
Yeah. Well, actually, he posted one 18 hours ago, so I don't think it's him. Okay. I think we're safe. Hang on. Ski Mask loves me. Lucky man, Jerry.
Look at that, folks. July 1st. We can do a movie review of the Thunderbolts.
Woohoo!
Why?
It'll be released on digital.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do want to see the movie.
Okay.
You're like, why? Like, I have no interest to see this, so why?
No, I mean, I kind of want.
I
kind of want to see it.
It comes out July 1st on digital and July 29th.
I think you'll like it.
Own it on Blu-ray.
People like, well, they like with they force fed the mental illness thing. I'm like, well, the Sentry is mentally ill in the fucking comics. He's a guy with split personalities literally in the comics. So it's not they didn't change the character. It's what the character is. This is insanely powerful dude who's got multiple personality disorder.
Well, that's what they're playing on in the movie with mental health.
Yeah.
Nobody in town over dies of natural causes. It's a very good point, Nick.
Right.
We're all going to go down one way or the other.
That's right.
Nimrod's going to die from puppet shoulder. The cute puppet shoulder. You realize Nimrod's got 6 shows he's doing today? 6 fucking
I
shows.
mean, it's up to you, Cupcake, but there's a trailer for the Springsteen "Deliver Me from Nowhere" movie. His biopic, somewhat. Bruce Springsteen, born in the USA.
Oh, fuck Springsteen.
No
Another
interest.
guy. No.
Okay.
It's his concerts are 3 hours of music and 4 hours of bitching about Trump.
Right.
I want to hear. No,
No, it's the younger days. It's the younger Steen.
Sing Born to Run and shut the fuck up. No one wants to hear your fucking opinions.
Yeah, I have never liked Bruce Springsteen.
I like young, hungry Bruce. Soundtrack Bruce sucks donkey dick.
Yeah.
But young, hungry Bruce. The E Street Band, Clarence Clemens Bruce. I'm a big fan of.
You're from that area. So
Yeah, I'm in the Northeast here. Mm.
you could identify with it a little bit more.
Yeah, my dad was a huge Springsteen fan when I was a kid, so he used to play in the car all the time, so I grew up with it. Mm.
Yeah, I was introduced to Bruce Springsteen by Two Live Crew. Banned in the USA. I was banned in the USA.
Get out of here. Didn't he sue them for that, or was
No, he got permission. Springsteen signed up, and he was, I think, a part of the song.
Yeah, it was George Lucas who sued him because it used to be Luke
Yes, for the Skywalker name.
I still want to punch Sting square in the face for "I'll Be Missing You." For letting Diddy have that song. I was like, what the? Why the fuck would you let him have that? I was like, what? This is. I understand your friend died, but this is fucking garbage. Oh my god!
Yeah.
How many times do you rhyme "you" with "you" in one fucking song? Fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, I don't get that nowadays. Where it's just like it's not even a remake. Like you're taking a part of the song and just using the same music. It's
right.
It's not even a parody. It's I don't get it. I don't get it.
No, existing.
Like how can that even happen?
I wish you would have let me write the lyrics to that song. Like, my fat friend is dead. They shot him in the head. Gonna need a hearse that's bigger than the first because he weighs 700 pounds.
But
let me write the lyrics. I'll make it fun.
Right.
If memory serves me correct, Biggie didn't get shot in the head.
No, I know, but I'm just making shit up as I go. I have no clue where they shot
So
him.
you're fabricating your rap song.
Listen,
Good. You're learning.
I just know they couldn't possibly miss. That's all I know. If you shoot at Biggie Smalls and miss, you should just give up any life of crime you possibly do. Hey, Luigi.
Oh, shit.
All right.
100% agree with the 2K about Sting. What a total load of shit that song was.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Then he's performing at an award show, so this was a tribute to your friend. Now you're selling singles of it, asshole.
right.
I mean, you gotta capitalize, make that money.
They're all full of shit.
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm full of shit. Oh yes, I made this song because he meant so much to me.
He had white parties to pay for. It's like I got to pay for all this shit.
Right.
So, 2K, you're in the area, so you get more news about it.
Yeah.
How long do you think he serves? He's going to serve jail time.
I can't imagine he doesn't. I mean, I honestly, I don't know a lot of the details of the case, but it seems like what's happening. You know what happens when this stuff happens? Everyone comes out of the woodwork and me too. It becomes a whole Me Too thing, and it's going to be like I don't know. He has to do jail time. I can't possibly imagine he doesn't do jail time.
No, he's definitely doing jail time.
Yeah.
Yes, you do, Bo. You do. You need to watch season 2 of Andor.
Bo, skip the first 6 episodes.
Don't do that, Bo.
That's my big advice to you. Nothing happens in the first 6 episodes.
That's a lie, Bo. Everything happens.
If you do watch them, if you watch the first 3 episodes, skip any scene that doesn't have Cassie and Andor in it. Unless you want to watch 3 episodes about Mon Mothma's daughter's wedding, then by all means, don't skip his scenes.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
let's watch Mon Mothma dance around while high on drugs for 10 fucking minutes. Like, oh, I have so many troubles, but I'm dancing. Oh, look at me. No one gives a shit. No one cares about you and your fucking problems. Get back to the guy we give a shit about.
Well,
it's incredibly slow, but the last 6 episodes are better.
She got high because what's his face told her something and that annoyed her.
Oh, Lou's turning into a droid.
Yes. Becoming a droid, I gotta.
Well, she got drunk high because her daughter hates her. They were about. I don't want to give away for Bo. I don't want to give away Bo why she's getting drunk. I'm not going to say anything. But if Bo's going to watch it, I don't want to give away why she gets upset and starts doing drugs.
Yeah, absolutely, Deadpool. Not as bad as a tribute to the Fast and Furious guy. I hate that.
Oh God! Oh God! Again, the fact that the Fast and Furious guy died in a car accident would be like Mark Hamill accidentally cutting his head off with a laser sword. it's too on brand. It's too fucking on brand. How does that happen?
How did Steve Irwin die?
Yes, well, he was asking for it. He was flat out asking to die. Oh, I hate my life. Something kill me. Oh, hello, Stingray.
Right.
Oh, well, Bo, so there's a character in the show that she's supposed to go ahead. Again, anyone who wants to watch this, earmuffs for the next couple of seconds. So they realize he's a problem, and the sister that's part of the resistance is driving him off, and she knows that she's going to murder him and take him out, even though he's like a childhood friend of hers. But the guy's an issue, so they had to take him out. By the way, again, since we're giving away slight stuff, there's something that happens in episode 3 that should never, ever, 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 ever happen in a Star Wars show. A rape scene. You can't have a rape. It's like grapes. I'm forgetting where we are. A grape scene in Star Wars. George Lucas must have watched it and said, "This is fucking Star Wars, kids. I don't care how dark you make it. This is still something made for kids to watch." And then this Imperial Troopers trying to grape Cassian's girlfriend. It's like, what the fuck? What are we doing here? Well, it's completely pointless and unnecessary. He could have been a complete asshole without having to bang her. But yet.
Yeah,
says, I like grapes. Oh, I do too, Jim. Green ones preferably, but
yeah, that's fucked up.
Luigi, I don't blame you. It was a slog. It was a slog getting through that season, dude. I would watch one episode in three sittings. I would get so fucking bored with it. First season, a lot of fun. You know, it's a slow burn in the first season too, but it's interesting. By the end of this one, it does get a little more interesting. K2SO shows up, and it leads right into the beginning of Rogue One, like literally right into the beginning of the movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Oh, see, I don't.
Well, but they said that all along. Like each 3 episodes is 1 year.
Why those? Yeah,
it starts 5 years before.
For 1 year, because remember, it was supposed to be a 5-year plan.
Right, so every 3 episodes is after every 3 episodes they say 1 year later, and they jump ahead to what's going on then. So,
yeah, I hated it. I didn't.
Like I said, watching.
I love Rogue One. Really? I'm a huge fan of Rogue One. I thought that was the best Star Wars movie since the original 3.
It was, it just the ending did it for me. Again, like Lou and I have discussed, it totally destroys the first part of A New Hope, where he's like, the plans are on this ship, and then Princess Leia goes, I don't know what you're talking about. We're an ambassadorship. We're going here. And he's like, well, if this is an ambassadorship, this is a council.
Where's the ambassador? The council.
He wouldn't have asked that. He would say, bitch, I just saw this same fucking spaceship leave my fucking big death thing with some plans. Don't give me that fucking bullshit about some counselorship. I saw you guys leave.
They built like 100,000 Corellian blockade runners. So maybe he's like, I don't know which blockade you're talking about, but the blockade runner, but this is a different one. Look, we changed the serial number and the license plate and everything.
I prefer Star Trek.
Yeah.
God damn it, Grindel. It's a variation of warp speed. It's hyperspace.
Yes, thank you. We do appreciate that, and we're going to. Oh, you got to get ready for your.
Yeah, I gotta hit the bathroom, wash up, and get ready and see whether we got everything ready to go for the movie show in 26 minutes.
Yeah. So we'll just call it quits here. It was just talking about tried talking about. Oh, be quiet, Jim.
We'll talk about Star Trek 2 at some point, Jim. Don't worry. We'll talk about the 95 time travel episodes that they do every 10 minutes.
Right.
Most overused plot device in the history of mankind, but Star Trek loves it. They love it.
When I was a kid, I ate a whole bag of seedless green grapes before my dad and I went for a ride in his buddy's plane.
Which end did it come out of?
Yeah, right. All right, so we'll call it quits here.
Yeah.
You want to plug the show that's coming up?
Yeah, we'll do at 11 o'clock ish. We'll probably we'll see if we get started on time. But on the Cut of the Jib Uncensored on Rumble, we'll be watching a movie called what the fuck? Dead Snow 2. And we're gonna have some special guests. Cupcake will be with us. New Girl will be with us. Trucker Andy, who picked the movie, will be with us, and Dylan from somewhere, who's a good buddy. I will actually be on his show later tonight at 11 p.m. So we're trading 11s, me and Dylan today. So this is part of the all-day 2K fest. I will be on literally 6 fucking shows today. It's gonna be a nightmare. God. So this is number one.
Star Trek's penis.
Jizz, hey, what year are we in?
Right.
Yeah, so but I'm not gonna just follow me at 2K Puppet on YouTube. I'll on YouTube. Well, YouTube also, but on X, I'll post everything that's happening today. And you guys can keep up. And of course, follow me. You know, you can follow me in my adventures the entire day. I fully expect you to sit with me for 12 fucking hours today. Yay! So,
I will.
Yeah, that's coming up. Yay! Awesome.
I'll be there with you the whole day.
Fantastic.
And then, you can see me tomorrow on the DJR network with Tell 'em Lou the God episode 2, something fat.
Sweet.
There we go. Sounds good. And you can catch this channel and Sunday with Belly Bros. Same panel here, but we add Kahuna.
Yes.
Whenever we do another warp speed,
another belly.
Right, another belly.
I know you don't see it on me, but the guy next to me is a fat fuck, so he fits in.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. Human slave.
Human slave. Yes.
All right.
Me. No, don't baby.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. Go to the Cut of the Jib Uncensored and watch this movie with us. Okay, later, everybody. Bye.
Later, y'all. Bye.
Reviews and stories all the